My dear people of God, we are on the fourth Sunday of Easter, and this Sunday is called as the Good Shepherd Sunday. Jesus says, I am the Good Shepherd. Before we move into this topic a little deeper, let me comment first on the first reading. In the first reading, we see that the Word of God spreads amidst obstacles and oppositions. St. Paul and Barnabas are in the limelight. The Jews reject the message of salvation. And when they do this, Paul says, we leave you behind and we move ahead towards the pagans, for they too share in the gift of salvation in Jesus Christ. On hearing this, the pagans rejoice greatly. So one side, one group rejects the message of salvation, and on the other side, the other group accepts it willingly and happily. And so the mission flourished. Every year on the fourth Sunday of Easter, we have the gospel passage from the 10th chapter of the Gospel of St. John, which presents Jesus as the Good Shepherd by profession. Jesus was not a shepherd. He was the son of a carpenter. We never hear about Jesus going to look after the sheep in the fields or on the hilly areas of Judea. He was a professional teacher, yet Jesus calls himself as the Good Shepherd. So who are his sheep? Human beings, you and me, we are the sheep of his flock. Jesus is not a simple shepherd. He is the Good Shepherd. He is not one among the many. He is the best one. The one who lays down his life for his sheep. This is the greatest characteristic of the Good Shepherd. He is ready to take risks for the sake of his sheep. He is very loving towards his sheep. He takes his responsibility seriously. Jesus is the shepherd who loves his sheep dearly. We see here an ideal picture of a redeemer. Yes, Jesus is our redeemer, by whose life, death, and resurrection we have been kept safe as sheep in his sheepfold. Another beautiful characteristic of the Good Shepherd is this: he calls each sheep by name. He calls you and me by our name. This is a very personal calling, a very personal invitation to be in union with him. It's not a formal invitation. He knows what we go through every day. He wants to be in communion with us. Am I ready to listen to him when he calls me personally by my name? And the third one is for ourselves. Jesus says, my true sheep listen to my voice. Do we really listen to his voice? Many of us claim to be his sheep, but so many of us just ignore or neglect to listen to his voice. My dear people of God, every person as a leader is called to be a shepherd, to possess all the qualities of a good shepherd after the heart of Jesus Christ. A priest should be ready to lay down his life for his flock, for his sheep. Every parent needs to be ready to die for his family or her family or for their children. Every even political leader is called upon to take risks in life for the sake of his people. How do I fulfill my responsibilities as a leader, as a parent, as a priest, as a good shepherd? Let's ask today 2 questions. Am I a good shepherd? Second, am I a true sheep of the Good Shepherd, Jesus Christ. May God bless each one of you.